Hello, Dan. How are we?
Hey, Paulie, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, doing well. Doing
How's the
real.
weekend?
It's very good, actually. 5-0, very good.
We haven't even had that chat yet, but
No, we haven't had that.
admittedly, you're on top or somewhere close.
We're equal top, let's call it. Yeah. It's, yeah, look, you're either winning or you're learning. And St Kilda had a few learnings on the weekend.
We're in deep learnings.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get our time. I'm still not convinced about Melbourne, that's for sure. I've been, I've been-
Glad you're enjoying it and had a good time. You obviously got the opportunity to go.
Yeah, for the last time, I'm getting towards the pointy end of being in a three-person family, so things will be changing very soon, which is awfully exciting. A little bit scary, but mostly exciting.
Awesome. I'm excited for you all.
So yeah, look, things in my life are in a lot of there's a lot of movement, and I'll be moving into that next chapter, which really kind of brought me to think about what the title of this talk, accountability talk, was going to be. And that is really trying not to do too much, because if you're going to try and do too much, in my mind, and I've been guilty of this often in the past, you end up really not being able to achieve any quality in any of your endeavors. And that's something I just wanted to touch on today. Do you have any thoughts in your own experience about this?
Yeah, it's a great topic, especially when there are so many moving parts in my life too. And so, just having a bit of a clear vision or picture of what's most important,
Mm.
usually something that's helpful to kind of help us stay on track. And so, just for me, it's like family is really at the top of that list. So that's super important, but also the importance of some self care practices on a daily basis. I think what I have started to just acknowledge is that it's not always going to look the same day to day, and the amount of time I have available is not going to be as long as I want it to be, because I think I could spend a couple of hours training, but that's just not possible right now. So to me, it's like something is better than nothing, and there is just always time and space, and it's really how creative I feel like I can be, and also just recognizing that it might not happen in the morning, so it might need to happen in the afternoon if possible, and otherwise it's going to happen in the evening. And last night was a great experience of that, because I was putting my daughter Lula to sleep. It was about 7 o'clock. And we had a bit of time before she had to go to bed, but we're kind of in this winding down phase. And I said, "Do you want to do some nighttime yoga?" And she was really up for it. So we were in her room and we sat down with this breathing, and she was just enjoying the child's pose, the downward dog, the plank positions, and I was just moving around as well. And I was like, I'm just going to use this time to do some movement, because she wanted to participate with me. It was a great way to wind down and do some restorative yoga poses. And this was the opportunity, and I got to do it with my daughter. So it felt like I combined my two biggest passions, which are training and healthy living and movement, with family. So it was like a win-win. And I just know from my heart and experience that you'll probably be diving into that world pretty shortly as well.
Yep, completely.
Yeah.
Completely and wholly.
Merging everything.
Yeah, yeah, and that's a wonderful example of, being able to, I suppose, temper your expectations day to day and understand what it is that the bandwidth that you're going to have, and you can plan as much as you like when it comes to parenthood and being able to get the most out of yourself throughout the week. But ultimately challenges come up, and it's being nimble and understanding exactly what you can get out of a moment in time, and that's exactly how you activated that in a very real sense. So I love that. That's awesome.
And what about for you?
um Yeah, I've found that waking up early has been a great kind of uh, way for me to get a little bit more out of my day. And I've just been also, you know, my wife Nat has been having particularly early sleeps, which has been a wonderful invitation for me to just get to sleep really early as well. And, you know, she's literally forming a child inside of her. So she needs to get to work, you know, creating all those nutrients inside. So there's a lot of sleeping going on there. But while she is sleeping in the morning, that's a great opportunity for me to wake up and, you know, wake up that little bit earlier and get a little bit more of a session out whilst I still can. And what the world is going to look like when I have baby number two, well, no one knows because I don't know what kind of sleeper baby number two is going to be. You know, but there is always a way to be able to, you know, find a solution to be healthy, whether it's, you know, engaging in healthy practices with your children or, you know, who was telling me, saw a father with this upright like kind of pram tricycle situation going on with two kids, and he was just smashing out a run. You know, people do what they do just to get it done with the bare minimum of time and resources. So it's ultimately up to how creative you can be in that moment in time.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And I think part of the hero work is to really expose our kids and our loved ones to a healthy lifestyle. And so allowing them to join us and participate with us inspires them to just see, you know, what you know dad and mum are doing, or you know whatever the caregivers are doing and living a healthy life. It's just inspirational and role modeling healthy habits, and that's really what we're all about. So it's a really good reflection point to finish up on, is like, where can you get the training in that you need, and how can you do it in a way that's inspiring not only yourself but also your loved ones.
Yeah, love it. Have a think about it. And if you need any, I suppose, inspiration from us and feedback, we're happy to provide it whenever you need.
Awesome. All right. Have a great week, everyone. Look forward to some comments and some banter in the group. And yeah, reach out if you need anything from us.
Looking forward to it, guys. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Polly.